Welcome to Load Up. What a strange concept, and what a fabulous, fabulous command and behavior to have in your dog. Load up is get up on something that's elevated, whether it's this high, or this high. Your dog, depending upon the size of your dog and how high they can jump as to what they can load up onto. Now, load up is something that I use a lot with putting them up on a platform. I can leave them there. They know that's their space. They can stand, they can sit, they can down, but they can't come off of their box or their spot or their tree log or whatever that is. And I know that they're safe up there. I know they're out of the way of everything, and they're not going to get hurt. It's something that I can disconnect them from something, so they're really focused, or some rumblings happening with some other dogs, and I can disconnect them into their load up and just get them out of the situation so that they're safe. Rebecca, what are some of the situations that you've used load up on?
Tons of situations, and I remember, Joe, when you taught this to me the first time, we were in a herding class with little Oxford the Border Terrier, who's not a herding dog, but he learned it, and he learned the load up really well. And I remember you telling the class that when the dogs are elevated on a surface above the ground, it quiets their mind and gives them information to just stop being involved in the situation. And so in the setting of goat herding, where there was a lot of drive for all the dogs, especially, well, definitely Oxford, it allowed him to quiet. And so I've taken that and transferred it to many places. The horse barn, I use it in daily life at home if I'm having say some construction people come to my house and the dogs are out. I can send them to a load up, and the trucks can come into the driveway. The guys can unload all their ladders and things, and I can be certain that my dogs are gonna hang out, stay, not get involved in the unloading of a dangerous equipment, and they'll just hang out. I also use it kind of similarly if friends are coming over or leaving and driving out of the driveway. I can load my dogs up and they can move their vehicle, and the dogs are involved. They're still there. They're saying goodbye to the friends, but I know they're not gonna get out and run out of the gate, for example, or get underfoot of the car.
Yeah, it's such a great concept to think about how you can have your dog involved into so much of your life and be able to disconnect them and keep them safe, or put them there so I can get my stuff unloaded. I even use load up into their crates in the back of the truck. Getting into a vehicle is a load up to me. And so they know when they're on the load up, they don't come out. So their load up becomes the car. And so when I open the door, they're not just jumping out because they know that the load up has to have permission to come out. So there's so many great concepts with load up that you can use, having fun out on a hike and having them load up on different logs and games that you can play with it. But ultimately, it's a concept of being able to keep your dog safe, being able to disconnect them from everything that's going on, and know that they're going to stay up there, quiet their minds. It almost becomes kind of a crate scenario where we're using their crate to quiet them, to relax, to settle. This load up is a disconnect. So we're not taking our crates everywhere, but if I load you up, it's your place to relax, disconnect. Don't worry about, you don't need to be involved in, the cars going out or me saying bye or opening the gate or getting stuff situated, that it just becomes a place that's safe, almost exactly like the crate.
Yeah.